if it's way too early, obviously you're going to have plenty of time before the turn starts. But if you guys are on a 10-10 lap, make your presence known in a turn. If you don't have a reasonable expectation of you being there, they might take you. We don't want that to happen.
I don't know what to expect tomorrow. I came in knowing, hey, I got a couple things I got to knock out. Some are critical, some are optional. This mess of wires is kind of like how building the car has felt. You know, it's like a million things need to happen for this to be a complete car and to compete. There's a common saying, you want to always be in a state of discomfort, a little bit of discomfort so that you're growing, right? And I think this experience seems to be where I'm there all the time. I'm on that ragged edge of like pushing myself to the limit of what I can handle. Leading up to qualifying, I was just absolutely terrified. I mean, we're talking about 50 cars in the field, and it's a small track. I ended up with a 152, which is not fast, and it puts me 5th from the bottom, which is disappointing. I thought I would be a little higher up in pace. My car is not optimized, and I know there's some areas that I can improve in confidence, maybe a little bit of car setup too. But yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now. There's so much to do. There's always so much to do. And I think that's been the theme of the weekend, is figuring out what to prioritize. Because there's so much prep, and you feel like you've got so much time between these events, and it turns out one little thing happens differently and you're scrambling. What can I skip and what do I need to focus on? And I didn't charge my GoPro yet. I guess I should throw it on now. And then when do I put my suit on? So it's just overwhelming.
Welcome to Carolina Motorsports Park, located about equidistant between Columbia, South Carolina and Charlotte, North Carolina. It is a gem of a club track, if you will. Very challenging, very fun, and we have a massive field of cars that are coming out for the opening race of the 4 that will be unfolding here in the GRIDLIFE Touring Cup. And we are racing. And you can see really close quarter stuff.
It's a very short race start. You have maybe a couple hundred yards down to turn 1.
I think we're really bad at knowing what we're going to do when we actually get in the car and the adrenaline starts pumping. Because there's no adrenaline pumping when you're wrenching on the car. So you can just like do exactly what you signed up to do. But it's so different when you get out on the track.
And here it is. This is such a tricky section of track. It's known as the carousel here, but it's really a 3 apex series of corners, isn't it?
Yeah, C&T is definitely one of those tracks you have to know which curves to hit. On a lot of the corners, the exit curves are very tough and choppy, but a lot of the apex curves can help rotate the car and give you that extra minimum speed.
And this is a very long run, isn't it, here?
Yeah, into turn A, especially, there's a little bit of an elevation difference into this braking zone, and it definitely gives you help.
And through 8 to that quick flick at 9, and now into this wickedly quick kink here. turn 10. They're carrying some serious speed here. Oh, how really pounding that curb. You can see it unsettled the car.
My big fear is in the kink. The kink is a really fast right-hander with a ton of curb that you can clobber. Going over that curb unsettles the car a little bit, so I had like a big lift from 110, let off, 103 through the kink. With my aero, it's fine. With my power level, it's fine. With my grip level, it's fine. But I'm a novice driver. I'm a new driver here. I don't want to do something totally awful.
First of 4 races is in the books here, and this wind is absolutely unbelievable.
I'm fighting fear, but it's not so much fear of like getting hurt or something like that. It's fear of embarrassment.
What's up?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh man, we got to battle.
Yeah.
Dude, you're dragging something. It might just be exhaust.
I think it's exhaust.
It was sparking a bit. I know you were right on my tail for a while, but it was fun.
Coming through, was it the carousel like back here?
Yeah.
Like I wasn't expecting to hit your brakes going in there. Figured like I'm more just a lift and like coast through. So you caught me off guard on that one. But
sorry about that.
Yeah,
it's just like I don't have confidence yet in some of those turns. Yeah, but that was fun.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah. I don't think I'm running up against the wall of like this is all I'm capable of as a driver, but it is disappointing. Yeah, I'm looking for more of a result, and I just have to figure out how to get it. A little humbled, if I'm being honest, but Eric Jensen came by and took a look with me, and we looked at my data on the kink especially, and I'm just not anywhere near where I should be. I've been lifting pretty early and only carrying like 103 through the kink, and I keep hearing that it should be flat in my car, and we looked at the data and it verified it. So that's what I'm going to do in race 2. I'm just going to try to incrementally ratchet that up. I believe it can happen. Eric believes it can happen. Marcus believes it can happen. So I just have to prove it to myself. Talking with Jensen, he was like, you just gotta attack it. Don't be scared of that. Like, be brave. Like, go do it. He said, you know, work up incrementally. And I know that. But to hear someone else tell me that, you can do that. You can go flat through the kink. I had a plan. I went out, I built a little speed, and then somebody in front of me, I felt like I needed to catch them, and all of a sudden that little bit of fear that was left my mind, and I was like, I'm gonna catch this guy. So I've been scared of it the whole time. I finally got it. I finally was able to find that pace and go completely flat through there. Do you know the Silver E46 562? Yeah. Do you know where he's paddocked? I gotta go apologize. I've dive bombed him. I'm still overdriving the car and not doing what I can out of it.
Pick up time or?
I did. I got a 149.5. So I broke under 150, and I'm very comfortable going flat through the kink now. So,
nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
In fact, I'm looking for that guy. Have you seen a 562 silver E46? And I was coming up on him really quick into 11. Oh,
yes.
That's him. Perfect.
Oh,
yeah.
look at this.
I'll get you coffee later. Who's the E46? Is that you?
This one, yeah.
E46.
Oh, that's
Who's this guy?
yeah. So you need to apologize to him? What'd you do?
I thought I was going to rear end him, so I dive bombed him instead.
Oh.
He did a great job keeping it clean, but.
I told him when he gets out here, you're going to whoop his ass.
Yeah, okay, good. Is this you?
That's my car, but I wasn't driving.
Oh, okay. Kevin Bandy, I was in that white Miata.
Oh, right.
I thought I was going to rear end you, and so I just made a quick judgment and I dive bombed you there. But you gave me so much. 11. Yeah,
that was fun.
Okay, good. I was like, you kept it super clean.
I saw you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
These drivers, they're so friendly and so eager to help that I feel like a peer. I know that I'm new, and I know I'm coming to them for their help, but they don't make me feel like I'm not part of it. They don't make me feel like I'm, as inexperienced as I truly am. The fact that I'm out here and I'm making it happen, and they're more than willing to help me get there is really exciting. I've learned that mindset is like the biggest thing, at least coming from not having raced before. It's just that really close dueling, and you're right up next to another car, and you got to figure out, what are they thinking? What are they about to do? When do I need to brake early to not run into the back of somebody? Or when can I switch over and gain an advantage because I know they're going to run wide? That kind of stuff was really fun.
About going up and making it 3 abreast. That's really difficult, man. No. And there's the inevitable result. And then Wallbum just got clipped.
There's the full course yellow.
There it is. So everybody's going to scrunch up. Here comes our pace car. And you can see Wallbum right in the middle of the track here. So they had absolutely no option but to throw this full course caution. I mean, safety is always paramount.
Here's a new variable. Now there's something to avoid. The guy I bought the chassis from thought I was absolutely crazy that I was going to take this meticulously built chassis, build it into a car, and then take it to wheel racing. In his mind, it's immediately going to get crumpled up and thrown away. And where did all that hard work go? This is incredibly hectic. 50 car grid in a small track. The things that come with incidents, like heated arguments in the paddock and people being aggressive back and retaliation and those kinds of things that I fear, is not present, even with all this going on. These are the racers I want to be door to door with. These are the racers that I am okay bringing a car that I've poured everything into and putting it at risk out there.
The hard thing about building a car and building a driver at the same time is like your learning curve is just steeper than Mount Everest. Like for me, I was an idiot. I built a 500 horsepower car, so it was traveling twice the speed.
Terrifying to get to that limit. Yeah, exactly.
Which is just stupid. If I could go back and do it again, I'd be like, buy a spec Miata, you idiot.
Right. Going into race 4, I didn't have any specific strategy. Like, I know I picked up pace in race 3, so I really wanted to just see, could I move up? Can I race clean? Can I like improve my times, do better? And race 4, it all clicked. I'm definitely a much better racing driver at the end of the day than I started at the weekend. I went from, wow, I'm all the way at the back, to I am racing and I am improving by huge amounts, and I'm actually making positions up. I'm moving up. .49.5 was the fastest time I got in race 3, and the last like 6 laps were all 148s. I'm really proud of that. I am on cloud 9. Like, this is what I'm here for. I got that experience. I'm getting that experience, and there's so much more left in the year. I know I've got a car that is more capable than I am driving so far, and I know I'm capable of driving much better. I still don't have my sights set necessarily on trying to be at the pointy end, but I'm really still excited about being in great mid-pack battles. These drivers are phenomenal, and these cars are dialed in. So as I develop the car, as I grow as a driver, it's going to be more and more rewarding. And yeah, probably way harder to say I'm going to do less of this next year.